It is a Wednesday afternoon, Woman Crush Wednesday right here on Let's Talk. You're watching Let's Talk. So excited to have you here on the show. And let me tell you, I feel as fiery as my hair is right now. Yeah, the redness and the fieriness over here, that like the new look, that's how the show is going to be this whole entire time as I have this hat on my head. So we're really, really excited. Go ahead and interact with us on our social media, Ebru TV Kenya, everywhere except for Facebook, which is Ebru TV KE. The WhatsApp number 0777 672 Go ahead and interact with us on that number. We already are seeing so many messages coming through, and literally we've just started right now. So continue interacting with us. There is so many topics we're going to get into, and let me tell you, the guest that we have that's going to be showing up later on in the show, I'm really excited about her. A little bit of a throwback from the past, but she's still very current and new. It's going to be amazing. You definitely don't want to miss out on that. But for now, it's your girl, Ayuma Kaguli, simply Ayuma on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Kathomi on all social media platforms. But I'm telling you, today has been the actual ghetto. If there is a definition for the ghetto, today has been it for me. At some point, I was walking on the streets. I was broke as hell. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no cards. I don't have ID. I'm just over there looking like a, yeah. And a random person stops and says, Madam, nibaiye food, nibaiye kachipo. Pia mi namuuliza, I'm saying, si nibaiye hata mimi, because I'm in the same struggle as you, is how bad it was. But somehow I have managed to scrape it together and still have an amazing day and sort myself out, so there's no complaints. If you were wondering what I'm talking about, just check out my social media. I have explained the whole story. But for now, let us have such a fun show because it is Wednesday and we're all winning.
Hey, I am so happy to be here tonight. I missed you, and happy new month. It's feeling like Christmas. Okay, not so much, but I'm feeling all Christmassy. I'm feeling really excited about the new month, and I'm really excited about tonight's show. So I'll be looking forward to having our guest tonight. It's going to be really fun. Washeke Kamau on all social media handles.
Okay. So it is a new month. December is officially here. And I know how like you're there saying that you're not feeling it. You don't feel December in the air.
Not yet.
Yeah, but like I have like a friend of mine who's just like, I feel it. I can just feel December. Even with the weather, I can just smell it. Just look at the air and it feels like December. I'm just like, what is that December feeling to you? Because it seems like we all have different feelings of what December is.
I mean, I'm one of those people who doesn't necessarily celebrate holidays. Like at this point in time, there is a Christmas tree in one of the rooms in the house, and I'm just looking at it like, who is going to decorate this, and when exactly are they supposed to be decorated? Because me, I am not about this life. It is all new to me. I don't do it. I don't celebrate Christmas like that. I'm one of those people who just wakes up in the morning on that particular day, watches Home Alone, binge watches all the Home Alone movies, and sits and just drinks on something interesting, make sure there's some food at some point, and eat that food, and then that's Christmas for me. It's not too complicated.
No, I am all about the decorations. You have to sing the Christmas songs. You have to put as you're decorating the house, like you actually play the whole music as you decorate the house and everything. December gets in full effect. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is, what day it is. It's okay because it is December. All right, as long as you're able to focus and do your work.
Well, Ayuma is a little bit on the extra side. For me, Christmas is more or less getting the gifts for the kids. So we normally have some Christmas carols where I give them some gifts, and not necessarily on Christmas Day. And then it's also my daughter's birthday the same month. So it's a really exciting month for me, but it's not yet feeling Christmassy because we are yet to take out the Christmas decorations. And I've spent a lot of time with them this year. So I feel like I would have said it's going to be family time, but I feel like I've already done that, basically because of COVID. Yeah, so I'd have said Christmas would have been, spending more time with family and all that, but I think it's going to be the decorations for me this year.
No worries. You know what? I need you to tell me what your plans for Christmas are on 0777 672 And in case you're wondering, I have a Christmas Carol book. In fact, if you want to borrow it, it has 1,000,001 songs. Just send us a message and say, Kathomi, please let me borrow your Christmas Carol book, and I will definitely give it to you. But for now, hot topics, because oh my goodness, there is so much going on. We've got everything from Amber Ray lifting the banner on what exactly is happening in her life. We've got Octopizzo calling out Kenyans for being mediocre. We've got Omondi swearing not to relocate his studios, And finally, Sheila Monyega talking about marriage. This one is interesting for me. I am ready for hot talk. now. Mr. Octopizzo he's gotten so many nominations this year. I feel like he's been really, really winning, but in as much as he's winning, it feels like he doesn't want to win alone. So this particular time, he's talking about a very near and dear story to us. We all know Otile Brown. And honestly, if you don't know Otile Brown, then I don't even know where you live in this world. We need to take you out of that rock because you're under one. Anyway, so Otile Brown has been doing such amazing music this year. He's done so many new songs with so many artists. I will give you a few of those songs in a bit, but in this particular case, Octopizzo came out and was trying to support him. He says, guys are out here gassing up Diamond, but will not support Otile Brown. The mediocrity on the platforms is just, okay, I can't, shaking my head. And he's talking very, very truthful words because Otile Brown in this particular year, in the year 2020, he's done songs including The Suma, Regina, which he did with Juma Jukes. He's done another one with Ricardo Banks called Jamila. He's had Bayet. He has so many different songs in this particular year, and I feel like he's done quite a lot of work, but he's not getting the recognition that he deserves, which is very sad considering he's such a soulful musician, and the music that he sings is so close to bongo. I don't even understand why we're all running to congratulate Mr. Abraham, Father Abraham, yet our very own, very talented individuals are here working hard and we're not giving them the credit that is due. Yeah. In this particular case, yes, I am with Octopizzo. We really need to start recognizing our artists and start like honing them and making them feel that the music is making an impact for them to do even better, you know?
Right.
And that's the only way the world will recognize us. Let's not get to a point where we go back to the days of Kina Sauti Sol having to go to the States for them to be able now to start getting recognition locally, you know. Because these guys had to go to the States first, get all that hype from the States, and then everyone is like, okay, who are these guys?
Right.
So let's not do that again. This guy is working really hard, and so many other artists are working so hard. So let's give them the recognition that they deserve and propel our music industry to a different level.
Yeah, we definitely need to start supporting Kenyan music as a whole and really, really continue playing our music. I remember Fenagitu was talking about it, like what's this the backhanded compliment that you get, and she was like, when people say, I don't really mess with Kenyan music, but I mess with yours. I really like your music. I really like yours, even though it's like basically like you're good for a Kenyan artist, you know? And that's like the general gist of it. And like, unfortunately, in Kenya, we are so quick to congratulate anybody else that's not our own. That's just the truth of the matter. And you can see so many Kenyan artists who have become so successful once they leave the country, Kina Victoria Kimani and all of them, because unfortunately over here, we don't know how to appreciate you properly. But I can see it's starting to change. And there's a whole new wave of Kenyan artists that are doing really, really well. Shout out to Otile Brown. His personal life might be a hot mess, but his music is good.
Well, I personally feel like Otile Brown is one of the musicians that we do not celebrate enough. He's really good. He's talented. His voice is really beautiful. And I feel like he's done the most, especially during this COVID time. So he should actually be celebrated. And I do support Octopizzo by saying that we need to support our own. And we need to celebrate them and actually propel the music industry to where we need it to be. Well, we do agree that Diamond is a big thing and is someone most musicians aspire to be like, but as they aspire to be like him and as we compare them to Diamond, to the likes of Diamond, I feel like we should appreciate the little steps and the little strides that they're making to getting there. We're the ones who are supposed to support that.
Yeah. Do you support Kenyan music? Do you like Kenyan music? If you do or you don't, go ahead and let us know. 0777672-230 is the WhatsApp number. Now, someone who has been very vocal on social media is none other than the beautiful, sexy socialite Amber Ray. All right. Now, we've all seen her on social media. She basically follows the same line of Kina Huda and Vera Sidika, but she's been really open about what's been going on with her, and she's been hosting a lot of Q&As on her Instagram. Now, recently, people are really, really wondering who is her baby daddy, all right? She has a baby who's called Gavin, and everyone has just been wondering, who is Gavin's baby daddy? There's a rumor out there saying that Tisuji went to Machakos and had relations with a Makanga, and then Tisuji, he's the baby daddy of that child. I don't know where that rumor came from, but people are really trying to find out what's happening. Is it her ex-husband? But she refused to answer that question when she said Ndionini. But she did decide to answer another question because it seems that people don't want you to go ahead and sell your goods in peace, all right? And you know which goods I'm talking about when I say sell your goods, because someone basically asked her, Bona umeamua kuuza, she's selling her goods. And then she responded by saying, ni yangu, ni Safi, ni Tamu, haija complain, Wateja ni Wengi, haishi, haichagui. As in, I guess she shut people up so quickly with that one statement. Instead of saying, oh my gosh, me, I don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, that's wrong. She was like, yeah, no one is complaining over here. It's mine. I can do whatever it is that I want to do with it. And you know what? As much as I may not agree with what she does, I can respect her for owning her truth. If that is what she does and that's what she decides to do, you do you, girl. If that's what you want to do with yourself. Just as long as she's not there telling people to do the same thing as her, I can respect the fact that like she's owning her truth. That's what we all need to do.
I mean, I
So
feel
true.
like Shakila needs to take a page from this particular book, because this is how, if you're going to sell your goods, this is how you do it. Privately, in the best respect, because you need to respect your body. And in all honesty, she is clearly doing very well. She is living large and not making noise about her 10 millions and 11 million houses. She's actually, you can actually see her lifestyle, and it interprets to what she's doing and how much money she's probably making. Not that we're advocating for this as a lifestyle. It is not the best way to look at things. But, no, actually, let me not finish that statement. All I'm saying is, Amber Ray, in this particular case, I'm just so proud of you for owning your truth. Maybe it's not the best way to be telling these stories, because our young girls need to understand that there are many, many ways of making a living, including what we do, for example. We do a good job, and we still make some money. So I'm just saying, there's so many other ways of making money other than that. But in this particular case, yes, thank you for respecting us enough to not to treat us like children and telling us the truth.
Yeah, well, go girl. Thank you, Ambare, for telling us the truth and sharing your truth and owning it. I love that. I love people when they own their truths. Like, it's something that most people don't do. But then again, why is it any of your business what I do with what is mine?
If you're making money, I want to know where you're making your money from.
Well, even if, I feel like sometimes people, the fans, the followers, feel too entitled to my personal life. As much as I'm putting it out there, please don't ask me some of these questions. It's mine. And yes, I'm sharing, I'm making my money. You know, I have other businesses. Why can't you just tosheka na hiyo? Hakuna kutosheka. Well, in other news, we've been talking a lot about, I feel like we've been mentioning Eric Omondi a lot. So this time, he came out online to talk of how NMS, Nairobi Metropolitan Services, have termed his offices as illegal premises. And this is what he said. I'm just going to read a little bit of what he said. First and foremost, we're not going anywhere. We will be here for a very long time. Vijana wakilala wanahukumiwa. Wakiiba wanauliwa. Wakiamka kufanya kazi na cartels wanawaziba. But this time, they have touched a live wire and they will burn. They are playing with the wrong person. Well, I feel like it's wrong what they did, whoever did this. Well, Eric Omondi thinks that there is, or rather, he's saying that there is a woman who apparently went on ahead in the morning and wrote the terms, the words illegal premises and stuff like that. And he's looking to find out who this woman is. But whatever the case is, I feel like he threatens a higher board on social media. Yet he could have done a different kind of approach. So I don't think that was exactly the wisest way to go about it. I know it is right, and I know there are other premises, big offices around where he's at, but that was not the right approach to tackle this particular one, yes.
Yo, you know, when it comes to Eric Omondi, I really don't know what's real and what's not.
True.
All right? So when I saw this whole thing busy trending over there on social media, it's illegal premises, but I'm just like, how is it that, like, part of me even thinks that he went ahead and took the graffiti and wrote it himself,
Oh my gosh.
illegal premises, and then now he can go and post about it. So now we can all decide, oh my gosh, let's go to his studio. He's creating, like, you know, noise about his studio and everything. Because there's no way you can open a whole entire place like that, and then now it's, like, illegal. Either the truth is it's actually illegal, and that's why it was written there, or he did it himself so that we can be here talking about it on TV.
True.
And I really think it's the latter.
Okay, here's my thinking. I have two schools of thought. First of all, I think it's cloud chasing, absolutely 100%. I mean, since the day that he started to launch that studio of his, we've been hearing him everywhere. Mara is naked, Mara is what. So that's one theory. But here's my other theory. Look, if you're a young guy, a young girl somewhere, a young lady trying to propel a business, trying to make yourself something, you need to have the due process taken care of. Because, in all honesty, if you're going to take some person's illegal land and use it and make money off it, what are you doing? Aren't you just doing the same things the people before us have done? Our predecessors have stolen land, they have taken properties and made them their own, and they don't care about it. So I need someone to actually Tell me the truth. Is this land illegal or not? And if it is, people, the lesson to be learned here is make sure you go to the surveyors, tell them this is the land I want to buy, make sure that that land has title deeds and all that. Like, due process is necessary in this day and age, especially in Kenya. But you know what? At least someone is taking a chance to talk about due process properly. Sheila Monyiga has come out very clearly and said that, mnamkimbisha nayo about her getting married and whatever. She's not about that life. She actually goes on to mention someone like Kamala Harris, who is now the VP for the US, or at least the elected VP for the US, got married at the age of 50, or at least found the love of her life at the age of 50. So she says that she's not in a rush to find the man of her life, the man of her dreams, and if and when she finds this man of her dreams, the qualities this particular man should have is, 1, he should be kind, he should be very intelligent, he should be someone that likes to run and walk in the forest. He should be someone who loves God, and he should cherish family, and even more importantly, should not be threatened. Ataki, akiingia mahali, watu wanasikia jina yake, and then he starts to buckle and wants to, start like coming at her for the, all these other funny stories, because stories will come up, especially if you're a celebrity. So first of all, yes, this woman, I like back in the day when we were doing TPF and stuff like that, everybody loved Sheila. I mean, I used to look at her and go like, God, I want to be you when I grow up. I just want to have your life. She is beautiful, talented, very well endowed, and at the same time, very eloquent in how her demeanor is so, she's the perfect celebrity. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But then stuff started going downwards. Marriage is no longer on TV.
Has been nice to me. He buys me flowers. He takes me out at least twice a week, and he just took me shopping and spent a lot of money. Yeah, and he's busy organizing a vacation for us overseas before Christmas. My husband is doing everything I want as a man. Here's my problem. What he saw last month is eating me every day, especially since he doesn't want to talk about it. I'm even losing weight. I'm expecting him to chase me away, punish me, or call the family meeting. He's doing opposite. Sometimes I open my eyes at night and finally look at him. When I ask and admiring his beauty and thanking God for him, I'm thinking he's planning to do something when we are overseas. Am I being unnecessarily paranoid? Should I be worried? Girl, you should be worried. He's going to murder you. He's going to kill you over there and then bury your body overseas and then come back and say it was an accident. Let me tell you, it's very suspicious, extremely highly suspicious that you were found in bed with another man and now he's treating you better and you guys haven't talked about it because there's no way to reverse that situation. I would be watching my back. I would even refuse to go overseas. I just like, babe, I know you don't want to talk about it, but we can't. We have to talk about it. We have to address it. Force him to talk about it because you don't want to continue sweeping this under the rug as he's there, going through whatever he's going through. Maybe he's even having a panic attack right now, and now he's treating you so well because mentally he's not all the way there yet. I'm telling you, he's about to snap just like this, and you don't want to be walking on eggshells. So force him to talk about it and go see a counselor, and do not go to overseas.
Okay, first of all, I just really need to understand why she ended up cheating to begin with, because that's a very tricky situation. There has to be a reason why she was cheating, yeah? Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why you need to sit down and have a counselor in between that process. But another thing that is worrying me is the fact that she said it right here, that apparently she wakes up in the middle of the night and he's just looking at her. As in, unaamka usiku unapata mtu anakuangalia. And then you ask him what's going on. He's like, I'm just admiring how beautiful you are. Girl, you're in trouble. You need to run.
I agree. Well, the fact that he's waking up at night to look at her, I feel like he would be premeditating her murder, which is very worrying. But I personally am one of those who let things slide, and I treat you really nice. I've been in a relationship before where things didn't go right. A child was born out of it. I was really good to the guy for 2 extra years. But after that, well, this is where you go, like, you drop people like a hot potato. I shall not explain further, but you just wait for it. It's coming. Somehow he's going to do that. Yeah. But there's no forgiveness. Yeah. Like, I don't know. You just don't forget about it. But I let you, jikange na mauchungu yako.
Yeah. Anyway, so I feel like that's a lot to process. It's a lot to process. So I feel like we all need just a small little break to just figure out exactly what just happened to us. And as you take your cup of tea and ongezea yourself, top up your glass, I want you to get excited because we have a wonderful guest coming. Her name, Wendy Kimani. What does she do? She is a songstress for the ages. Yani, she's been doing this. So I am proper excited to have this conversation with her on Zoom. Guys, let's do this.
It was just.
We're on top. We're on. Ladies, we're on top. Hey, we're on top. We're on.
Welcome back to the show. You're still watching Let's Talk, and me, I'm still over here thinking about how one of our fans is about to die. All right, if you're wondering what am I talking about, you've missed out on the first half of the show. Go right now and check us out on our YouTube channel, Ebru TV Kenya. That episode will be up and live, and I can see so many comments over here on our WhatsApp number. Continue sending them through, especially about our Ask the Girls topic. But over here, I can see, hey girls, happy new month. Washeke has reminded me that I have 1 month to watch before I go to school.
No, sorry.
You see Lizzie from Kino, we see you over here. We also see you, Fiona from Ruaka.
Yeah.
Definitely. She's there saying, I think I'm going to join Kathomi this year. Got nothing much to do because of COVID-19. I can't even think of traveling.
And then they continue to say that, and I am not as much of a Kenyan, I am not that much of a Kenyan lover or Kenyan music lover, but I'm a real reggae fan because it's a full message in comparison to Kenyan music. I think that's one of those conversations that you need to have with yourself, first of all. Are you Kenyan? Moving on, we've got someone else saying, good evening, ready for the show. This is Emma James from Mombasa. We see you. I'm enjoying the show. The tea is piping. Hey, go girls. We've also got Georgina from Garden Estate saying, the man of my dreams has to be honest, financially stable, committed, and serious to marrying me. When we were asking you about the things that you want from your partner, as in comparison to what Sheila Mwaniga was saying.
Yeah.
And then we said, someone else saying, there's no dilly-dallying, no jokes. He has to have a car. Understand what the rule is for surprising me, giving me flowers and gifts, and the Netflix and chill. It's a no for them.
I like the last message over here saying, hey, Ayuma, I think that man is planning a very big surprise, but I know that surprise is not going to be good as the things he does for that lady. I'm scared for this lady. I'm really scared. Continue sending us in your messages, but right now, Kathomi already let us know how we have the very beautiful, vivacious singer, songwriter, and just entertainer in general. We're talking about Miss Wendy Kimani, who's joining us via Zoom. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi. Hi, girls. How are you doing?
We are doing great.
Very
You're
good.
looking
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you. Yes, I see all of you. Oh my gosh, you look amazing. I wish I was there in person.
Now, for our viewers who are at home and wondering, where is this girl that she wasn't able to come? Maybe you can let everybody know like where you are right now and what exactly have you been up to? Because it's been a minute since you were last here.
I'm actually in the Netherlands. It is 4 o'clock here, so 2 hours behind, and it is getting dark. It's so depressing. This weather is depressing.
Yeah.
So I'm in the Netherlands. I wasn't able to come, of course, because of this whole Corona situation. But it wasn't going to stop me to release this song. So
Yes. Definitely.
I mean, I have watched that video speaking about this song and I am dying. Girl, you look gorgeous. I'm just like, the first thing I saw was just like, woo, the colors, everything looks so brilliant. Everything just looks so beautiful. Now, my question is particularly about the quality of the video and just how amazing that looks all together. Would you have expected the same quality of video and videography to have been done if you were doing it here in Kenya?
I mean, yeah, it's about the person doing it. There's guys doing amazing things in Kenya as well. It's just about the person doing it and the lighting involved, the directing, and the person editing. So yeah, it's very possible.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I was very lucky. Everyone that I had in my team was just so fantastic. They're professionals. These are people who have done like amazing work.
Yeah.
Everything to make up, from directing, from lighting, everything. It was just fantastic.
Yeah. Now
So I'm
that
really happy with it.
Yeah, now that we're talking about your comeback, it's been 4 years since you released your last single, Usiende. What made you step back and you took like a 4-year break from music?
Family, moving,
Yeah.
sometimes we underestimate the whole moving to a country. You think you just pack your luggage, go unpack and continue as life was. But it's just not like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, rude awakening. But Yeah, it's been difficult because, well, not difficult, just different, very different. And there's a lot that needs to sink in. So, I just got married and then I got here. I have to settle in. The language is different. The culture is different. Your friends are different. So it's like, as an adult, starting again, it's just so hard, but also has been quite exciting. So that's why I took a step back. And also I became a mom. Yeah, all that needed attention. And here I am
I
back
like
again.
that.
It wasn't so long.
First of all,
was
a
it?
huge congratulations on like you starting a whole new family and your child and your marriage and you're moving to a whole new country. That's like a really, really big deal.
Yeah.
And we can see like we've seen a lot of Kenyan artists who have also had like the same type of thing happening in terms of now when they move to another country, but they still continue doing music. For example, Stella Mwangi and even Victoria Kimani. But I find as if they have a bit of a struggle when it comes to relating with that. Now they're making Kenyan music, but they're abroad and still not trying to relate to the Kenyan audience. Are you finding that a bit challenging?
That is challenging because you want to settle down where you are and you want to see what you can do where you are. And for me, I'm just like, it's totally different. It's EDM, it's trance music, it's, it's kind of music. So I was like, I don't, I still want to do Kenyan music because ngoma za Kenya ni kali, So during my trips to Kenya, every now and then, I'm just like, I meet the producers that I already know. And I'm trying to do that every year when I travel. This year let me down. But yeah, also online. I was online before Corona came on, I was really doing this online relationship with my producers. So that has actually worked out. It takes a bit of time, but it's worked out. You just have to try sometimes.
So a quick question. With the new song Pagawisha, which at some point you were struggling to decipher that, but technically Pagawisha would mean you're crazy about someone or crazy in love with someone or crazy about this particular person. Why am I saying that 50 times? Anyway, so the particular question that I have is, do you feel like this particular song is gonna do a live? You're gonna do a live for this song. I'm just so excited to see you on Instagram just doing a live performance of this song and all your other cool songs that we've had in the past. Are you planning on doing that anytime soon?
Oh, 100%. I mean, I have to. It's just that the thing is, here in the Netherlands, we have been restricted. The measures are really tight because we are at 10,000 cases a day.
Ooh, it's a lot.
So yeah, we are restricted to 3, not more than 3 people. So I will try to get about 3, me and 2 other people, to do some sort of little acoustic live, because that's what's going to be possible for now. Yeah, we do not want to be getting sick.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
very true.
again,
True.
So yeah, so definitely, but 100%, there's going to be a live for this song for sure.
So you are just not a songwriter and a singer, you're also an actress and you're also a content creator. And I follow you on YouTube where you have a space where you share your life in the Netherlands and beats about your family. So tell us more about that, your creative space on YouTube.
This started when I moved here, I couldn't find a salon. Let's just be honest. I couldn't find a salon to do my hair. So my growth was from here to here. And I was like, what am I going to do now? I think I just go natural, I went on YouTube. I started checking out all that whole natural situation, the journeys of everyone. And I was like, okay, I guess I could try this. So I did. And then my hair grew like crazy. So I posted a picture on Instagram, just one of those random days. And guys were like, what? That's your hair? I was like, yeah. And everyone was asking questions. What products do you use? What do you do? And I was like, let me answer these questions on a video. Like, why not? So I did. And I was like, hey, I think I can do this in between, music, in between, I just don't want to disappear so much. So I started it. That was 2 years ago. Then I stopped for a little bit because it got busy. And then I started again. So now I really want to make it not just hair, but just my life in general in the Netherlands. Kadem mde mwa maju, just showing you like reality it's not that far off. It's not that crazy. It's just a little different. And that's what I want to talk about, including everything that I've been going through, like PCOS. I also talk about that. So that's going to be part of it. if you
Are
guys
we
know what PCOS
are we gonna
is.
be seeing more of like now your family life? You know, I want to
Yeah.
see hubby. I want to see baby,
Right?
day-to-day stuff. You
I
know.
was hoping to see him
Exactly.
today.
Exactly.
Like beside
I
you,
mean,
right?
the internet in-laws really get invested
Very much,
in your
yeah.
personal life. So are we going to be seeing more of that? Like, do you see yourself sharing that information?
I don't know about my personal life because they're very shy and they're very robotic on camera. What's on your channel? I don't want.
Yeah.
So
Is that who you're
Is
looking
that
at right
who
now?
you're looking at on the
they
side?
will show up here and there, but not. They will not be. I'll be the star. I don't want them to steal my shine.
Oh, okay.
He's looking at me badly now.
I mean, it is such a. It's actually honestly, I'm very impressed at the fact that you're able to juggle your family life and now doing your EP and still having your YouTube channel. It's a lot. What is the one takeaway that you would want to give someone who wants to be able to now juggle all these balls like you? What is that one thing you'd tell them?
Have a strategy. Have a strategy with everything that you do. May have a strategy even when I'm cleaning my house.
What?
Do I start
Yeah.
at the top? Am I cucini? How do I go? First, everything that you want to do, line it up and see everything that pertains. So if you want to do YouTube, everything that you want to do for YouTube for the next 3 months, you put it down on paper. If you want to do, music, everything that you want to do for the next 3 months or next year. And when you plan your life goal-wise, and then you break it down into tiny tasks, daily tasks, why would you not be able to do it?
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing. See your ultimate goal and then break it down into subtasks and subtasks until you get to I need to have, a call with this person.
Yeah.
That will help you be realistic and able to achieve your goals.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do
Yeah,
things.
yeah. I love that. Now that you've touched a little bit on PCOS, yeah, it's something that you've been very vocal about. What inspired that? What got you into that space where you want to share your journey with other people?
Quarantine. Quarantine. So the thing is, when I go to work, it's like I have to take a bike. I'm riding a bike. I am taking a bus. I'm running for the train. So I guess life was okay. There was movement until I was stuck on my couch with my laptop. And I started adding weight. Yani the fridge was here, looking at it. Those runs here back and forth. And PCOS does not like, when you're not following a proper lifestyle, like diet, the lifestyle for PCOS. So I started adding weight and not feeling so healthy. But it's been a stressful year,
Yeah.
So anyway, I wanted to go back into the journey because 2 years ago, I found the perfect routine, the perfect diet. I changed a lot, no sugar, all those things. So I wanted to talk about it. I started talking about it with friends of mine that have PCOS. And they were like, yeah, let's get back on it. And I said, yeah, you should talk about it. I was like, yeah, I should. And I would love to have a community to just bounce off ideas because there are things I've never figured out yet. There's some symptoms you just are like, where is this coming from and how can I fix it? I don't know. And so I was like, let me just put it out there. It might help someone. Someone might help me. But let's start creating this small community. So I did. And wow, the response was so amazing. I just told guys everything that I'm going through, the embarrassing ones, the ones that people don't talk about. And guys are like, yes, we want to know. People are on my DMs. What did you do? What did you eat? We want to know. And I did not use medication. I'm not a doctor, but I just want to share my experience, which actually worked. I have my little baby boy, if you can see him at the back. Well, he's not this small anymore. But yeah, that's why I just want to have this community where we keep sharing and learn how to manage PCOS better together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how open you are about sharing, and definitely when we can now all relate to you. I'm sure people who can relate to PCOS, those who can relate to natural hair struggles, those who can relate to all these different aspects of your life.
Yes.
But it also comes with a lot of haters and a lot of trolls on social media. How do you deal with the negative side of social media?
What can you do? If you were negative and you felt better being negative, sour, good. You got it out of your system. Nice. What can you do? There's really nothing that you can do. Just keep moving, keep doing,
Now, you've been very clear about kutaka kwa demo maju, telling us how your life is in comparison, so people will stop feeling like it's one of those conversations where I'm talking maju and you're feeling like, hey, they're living a different life altogether. But there are a few things that I'm sure were a proper. You just mentioned your culture shock and the whole situation, trying to adapt to the situation. What was the biggest one? And is that part of the reason why you're feeling the need to have communities and small groups and groupings of people to help each other out? Because it is such a small community, especially in places like the Netherlands, there are very few black people, let alone Kenyan people. Is that part of the reason why you're getting so community-based and so involved with like trying to help people in like smaller groups? What's the biggest culture shock? And is your move and the culture shock part of the reason why you got here?
My biggest culture shock, I'd say, is it's just realizing that my friends and family are not as close as they're just not there. They're there on phone, but they're not there. For me, it was when I had my child, my baby. I have never felt so alone in my life. My husband was there, but it's just like that whole, your mom is there, someone is cooking for you, someone's there to come and hold the baby. So, you have help at home. Yeah. I did not have that. That was my biggest one. And also my friends were not of the same, they were not of the same, like there are, a lot of white friends. Yeah. So they don't know this culture of, hey, kuja mtoto ni wetu, please, you need to help me. And so now I can happily say I have found a little tribe of mine, actually Kenyans, that I'm so happy to have. And it just felt so nice when you find that clique and you meet every day and you realize, hey, I had missed this. Because you do have your Dutch friends, your Spanish friends, because the Netherlands is so mixed up. But it's not the same without the Kenyan vibe. The Kenyan jokes are so hilarious. And you can't share them. My husband doesn't get them. So for me, it was so important. It was so important that I was like, hey, let me just try and see if I can, especially when it comes to PCOS, now you feel alone. That lonely feeling. Yeah. I was like, let me see if I can help someone else. So that's what it is. That was my culture shock. What? Yeah. Loneliness. Yeah. And you're not as close as you feel like you are with your family and friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. But one thing that's definitely feeling, at least us feeling close to you, is your music. Yeah. And we want to come back a little bit to Pagawisha because we're going to play the clip a little bit later on in the show. Is the inspiration behind this song, does that have to do with your husband? Does he be driving you crazy sometimes?
So, I don't know. Any of y'all married? Marriage is yummy in the beginning, and then it just gets like you feel a bit relish at some point. You think your bills. How do we do? It's just very routine, and sometimes you're just like, what happened to those butterflies we used to have? The dates, things like that. So I don't know. You talk about these things with your girlfriends, and you're like, hey, Kwani, how do we go back to that nice feeling that we used to have? And of course, the funniest things come up. We laugh. It's crazy. And this is one of the most amusing ones. So it's guys say, how about you try role play? Role playing is such a cool thing. Other people. And then I found that so amusing. And I was like, hey, this is a nice concept. So this is what the music video is actually about. It's like husband and wife role playing. And just to reignite that passion in their lives. And I'm like, I was like, that's just so cool. I have to do it.
Definitely. Yeah, so Pagawisha is such a grand comeback to the music scene. Can we now confidently say that you're back and here to stay? Can we say that? Can we say now that you're back? In the
you
music
can confidently say that I'm back, God willing, you never know what happens. But yes, as long as I'm concerned, I am back. I am back. I have a next single lined up, of course.
Good job. Tell us the name, Wendy.
There's already a month set out. So
give us something, Wendy. Give us something, like a name. Give us an exclusive.
Let's call it Same Old Love.
Oh, okay.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first on
Yeah.
Let's Talk.
But do not forget the most important part is the Pagawisha, because that song, oh my God, like I honestly feel like everyone should watch this song 1,000
It's really
times
dope,
over
yeah.
and feel the feelings that I felt when I watched it. Yeah, but Wendy, in conclusion, I would also want to know, first of all, how old is your baby? I'm just curious.
My baby is 3.5.
Oh.
Well, my little man is 3.5.
How does it feel
And,
being a mom?
Sorry?
What is the biggest part about being a mom for you? Like, what's the craziest part? You're just like, Aki, someone should have told me. Me, I would have wanted the community to be telling me this, because me, I just need it.
Now, let me tell you, the craziest community is mom community. It's just ranting because no one knows anything. It's just crazy because being a mom, you can't.
We've had
imagine
such
you
an
can't
amazing
judge.
time with you. We're
cannot
gonna go
judge
ahead and
parenthood. You cannot judge anything.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, sorry, there's like a bit of a lag. But yeah, I was saying that we've had such an amazing time with you. As we wrap up, maybe you can let us know, where can people find you on social media? Pagawisha right now is up on YouTube. Where do they need to check that out?
Yeah, check it out on my link, all my links on Wendy Kim's on Instagram, Wendy Kimani on Facebook, Wendy Kimani on YouTube. My links are there. Pagawisha is on YouTube right now. Watch it. It is steamy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, girl. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Bye. It was so good to have Wendy here. Yeah, but now let's go to the fun moments. It's a game time. So today our game is going to be called Fun Out, and it's going to be really fun. Don't go anywhere. Oh, yeah. So now what we're going to do is, are you girls seeing?
Yes.
So what we're going to be doing is, it's called Fun Out. So you're going to take one cup, and then you're going to fun it like this, zigzag, like this, like that.
It's like a whole obstacle
Well,
course over
yes,
there.
yes. So let's see how good we are at this. I don't know how to do this, so wish me luck. So it's going to take you like a minute. I think our time is 1 minute, yeah? Okay.
All right, let's
Are
see
you
if the
starting?
time
Let's go. So I don't know which side to go so that I can blow. Okay, if I do it like this, it's going to go the wrong side. Oh. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. Oh.
No, but you can't. Wow.
Aye.
Okay, yeah, it's working. It's working.
Yep. So this is physics. That shows my physics was not that good in class. Okay. Can I do that? Can I do that?
You're
Can I
out.
do
Once it drops,
Once it drops, you're
Once
out.
it drops, you're out.
Okay, fine.
go
But I
next,
tried. I did try. I did
I'm
even.
ready for this, you guys. I'm a bit scared.
I think it would have been nicer if you can blow it like always. That would have been a bit
Okay, you
easier.
can actually blow, it seems.
Oh,
No,
what?
you
No,
need
you
to.
can't.
No. You need to do that.
Exactly.
That looks really
Meaning
tough.
we were all failing in our physics class.
wow.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Aish.
Okay. Go.
You got it? Aye.
But it's like moving like an inch at a time.
But you've gone way too far than I did.
Am I supposed to go up here? There's nowhere to go up there.
Yeah, I think. I don't know
Aye.
how come there's nowhere to go that way, but you can just.
No, it's a
continue
dead
going.
end, so I'm not supposed to go up there.
You've gone really far.
And you're out.
But you
it has to fall
tried.
off?
Yeah,
Has
it
to fall
fell.
off.
Okay.
Oh, off the table?
Yeah.
1 minute is not over yet.
I don't think there's a
You're
Almost.
doing too good.
Jeez.
She got to the end.
time is up.
Dang it. But you got so close.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see, Katomi. I'm gonna leave mine
Okay.
there.
You did such a good job. Oh, mine is down there. I did a terrible job, but well,
So I've
let's
seen
see.
the trick. The trick is to blow.
If only she was the fun.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes a while before you realize it. Girl, you're hitting it.
This is not easy. Okay, it's not even moving. God freaking.
Tell me what's not happening.
You're not fanning it.
I'm trying.
Fanning it. I think you should fan on top so that it feels the fan.
Jesus. It is just not. Oh. I see. Okay. It's the top. Okay. Aha.
Jeez.
You didn't tell me.
I wasn't planning on telling
Kumbe, that's the trick.
You should see yourself.
Wait. I see.
Why are you going that
dead
way?
end.
Oh, that's
dead
a dead
end.
end. Oh, shit. Okay. Come on. I just got the hang of it.
You're out. No, that was definitely really, really fun. I won as usual. It's not a really big shock. But we're loving the feedback we're getting from you on our WhatsApp number. Real quickly over here, I can see someone saying, hey, you guys are ever glowing. Happy new month, girls. For the lady, I must say her life is at stake. Those looks she gets every night, they should answer questions. It's about to go down. I agree 100%. And let me tell you something. And the general rule of thumb, if you're unhappy in your relationship, just leave. Imagine it's not a must. Don't put your life in danger over there trying to cheat on some people who you already know are tick tick boom. All right? And your life is going to be in danger. Just leave. It's not a must. But hopefully, girl, you'll get your situation in order, and we pray for your life and everything to be okay. But it's about that time we have to say goodbye. The show is over. Don't forget to continue following us on social media, Ebru TV Kenya everywhere, except for Facebook, which is Ebru TV KE. I miss you, girl. Ayuma Kagumi, simply Ayuma on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'll see you tomorrow.
I could hear how hard it was. It's like a whole sound system hanging in your throat. Anyway, it's been such a fun show. I actually have someone said that they love Wendy and they were hoping that I won the game. I am so sorry I disappointed you, but you know, such is life. It'd be like that sometimes. But yeah, Kathomi on all social media platforms. I cannot wait to have this conversation with you tomorrow. Do not forget the number is 0777 672 230. You just send us a message. Tell us what you're doing, how you're feeling. Tomorrow is Talk Thursday. I cannot wait.